fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Ewart up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Kelly now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Jackson looking to throw right away. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on third. Drops this one off to Hampton. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Or
throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
It's fourth down.
Look the hot.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Catch made left side by Laporta. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. That's Laporta again. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now we'll see them try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, so they're going to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. And first carry now, Brashard Smith. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Stroud. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Here we go. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Stroud completes it quick. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
As some room to work. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-point game. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Bengals, down receiver Garrett Wilson, back out to take possession. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled there by James Pierce.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar off the play fake. Shoves one away. Connects on the crosser. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Trying with Hampton. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Yep, already got the stopping and the turnover. On down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
Running this one left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Look the hot.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for no gain. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys break the tie here in the 1st. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
PAT effort coming up. Point after is up and through. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kelly now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals send Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Laporta with the grab. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
At 18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
They go play action with Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. Brought down before the return gets far. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him. Massive hit, the ball is out! And the Bengals get to it!
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball in offense, then they're going to give you a shot at push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Jukes away from 1. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
4-yard loss.
So out now comes the punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Now, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. quick hitter. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Stroud from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 3 yards to go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Breaks it, fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud escapes the pocket. Diving right side, got it! That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that outlet.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Again, Stroud hits him on the out route. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hampton now up the middle. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now here's Lamar. He takes it himself. And He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Back quickly to Wilson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 21.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys about set to take over. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Stroud off of play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, but don't come away with any points just yet. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. So we have a one-score game. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Dodges another stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
He running from the gun with Wright. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was Torrey Horton. So now they have 3rd and short.
Here we go. 2
Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Round throwing here on first. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the pistol, Smith. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to the well again. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Right. He goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defense?
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
It's caught. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
Set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Bengals, down receiver Garrett Wilson, back out to take possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Running it with Hampton. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, it's Hampton. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Motion the tight end over. Now Jackson on 3rd down. This is brought in by Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hey, middle.
They'll go left side with Hampton. He dodged the tackle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He's got Brown on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. This one's set up for Lamar. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They send a man in motion. From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Keely Ringo making the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And the defense escapes. Seeing a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for Dallas first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Stroud. That pass is caught by Horton. Racing down the left side. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Got
to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8.
36. Bengals 28. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kelly now to return. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. First down throw for Jackson. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
13.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain. Now following the play, pretty quick stoppage. This is going to be for an injury, and oh boy. Sam Laporta, the one in some pain, he's being checked on. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
All set to go now from the 35. Hampton gets the handoff. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. 180. 180.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 9.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete here to Hampton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Now running here with Hampton. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
A gain of 15. First down, Dallas.
Now a run with Wright. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the right side. That's complete inside the 35. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Stroud from the pistol. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd and 3 now. It's Henderson on the give. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Well, you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Oh, ready? At 18. That's it.
Stroud completes it quick. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kelly now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Looking right, and he finds him. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Tight end motioning right. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
First down.
First down, here's Lamar. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
and again, it's Jackson. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trail by 15. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Trying with Hampton. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's drawing up for him. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Bronk, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to stamp the streak, but that no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.